All right, hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Keller Williams Realty Technology community webinar. We're so excited to have you all with us today. As you can see, we have the agenda for today's special time, and thank you all for joining us. Let's see how many of you made it. So far we have about half of what we typically do. Let's see how many more come in, and very interested in hearing how many people call support and ask them what time the webinar starts. But we're going to get this posted right away as well on the KW Technology page. So let's get started with the new KW website update. So many of you have probably already been launched, which is awesome, and I'm going to show you here how you can get to the frequently asked questions, which would also include the rollout schedule. So as you can see on the screen, if we hover over the technology menu, you drop down to new KW website. Let me highlight that for you all. This is it's actually no longer new KW websites agents. In fact, this has changed, and I'm sorry that I didn't change it on the screen. It actually now says KW websites, and let's go ahead and log in live so I don't create any more confusion. So here we are on the My KW website. So we'll expand this bad boy for us. So now on the screen, as you can see, I'm going to use the technology drop-down menu, and we're going to click on KW websites. KW websites. Now, if you don't see the drop-down, that is probably because you haven't been launched yet. If you don't see that in your drop-down, you have not been launched yet. Those of you that have been launched, I'm going to next screen. I'm going to show you in a moment what you're going to get once you're launched. So once we're on this screen, we're going to just scroll down a little bit. You'll see the rollout schedule listed right here. So now I'm going to click on the rollout schedule, and here is the rollout schedule for today. Now what I can do for those of you that don't have that drop down, what I'm going to do is I am going to send the drop down menu to everyone that's on the call, and then we'll be sure that we're sharing that in our technology blog as well. So everyone should have received that link right there. So this is the rollout schedule, and you'll notice many of you have already been launched April 11th. We will have some others launched the 25th through the 30th, and as you know, we are launching MLS by MLS. So this is what it's going to look like when you are launched. You're going to get an email telling you that your website's ready to launch, to go to the website page on MyKW to get started. That's going to be a quick link there. And then we have a video right here with that goes directly to KWU Connect, and that's how to get started on the website. And then as we mentioned, it's rolling out MLS by MLS, so don't be alarmed if you're not launched directly on the 11th. As you see, the schedule does have between this time and this time. And as I mentioned, you'll see, again, another link to the rollout schedule. All right, so let's see what kind of questions people are getting. So Frank, it is 12 o'clock Austin time. He said he was a little confused. It is 12 o'clock Austin time. This is a special webinar that we usually do at 2 o'clock. What types of notifications will agents receive? That's this email right here. Beth, if you don't have your drop-down and you have your site, let's just simply email support@kw.com to get that started. And Gail is asking, why are there several dates, the 25th through the 30th? Again, it's because it's an MLS by MLS rollout. We don't have an exact date. And we'll go from there. We do have a ton of training materials available for you all as well. I'll be, remind me here towards the end, we'll show you exactly where you can get those training materials. It is, and I'm assuming Diane said she loves the training materials. We're going to assume that you are talking about the KW website workshop. Tell us what you think about that. That's awesome. Thank you for utilizing that, Diane. All right, and if you all have questions about your IDX rollout, I believe the best place to send that for IDX and your MLS questions would be the support team, support-kw@placer.com. There's also a phone number there. Simply let us know at ambassadors@kw.com if you all need help with the responses. If you send your support issues to the ambassador queue or the support queue, well, most likely you are going to get that forwarded so you can eliminate the middleman for specifically those MLS and IDX questions, okay? All right, we're going to now talk about the eEdge, the new eEdge 33 Touch program. The new 33 Touch program has come out. Now, before we do that, I want you all to see exactly all of the current campaigns that are available to you all right now. So these are all available to you all right now. So if you've been looking for your campaigns or you're trying to utilize campaigns, we do have a lot of those campaigns there. Now, some of these are older campaigns. Some of these campaigns will be retired at some time. So you don't need to don't worry about some of those later dates. We will be retiring those. We want you to focus more on those that are the 2016 versions. So take a look at those. All right, now the new 33 Touch is ready. It's the 2016 33 Touch. It is available in your campaigns. So you all can get to that right now. And in fact, what we'll do is we'll just do a quick overview. And many of you are probably very familiar on how to do this, but we like to walk you all through these processes just so that you have the latest and greatest information. As you know, sometimes screenshots change. If you're using training material, that may change. So we want to keep up with exactly what's going on. So we're going to start with expanding the My Marketing menu, and we can manage and create campaigns. If we haven't created any campaigns yet, now is the time for us to do that. So this is where our current campaigns are going to live. If we want to start a new campaign, we can click on Create a New Campaign, and all of our campaigns will be available. Since we're talking specifically about the brand new 33 Touch, it is actually the very first campaign that comes up. As you probably know, the 33 Touch is an interval campaign. I'm sorry, is a date-based campaign, and what that means is that campaign goes out on a specific date. So when you do add your contacts, those contacts are going to be added in the next piece that is going out on in relation to that date. So let's say that you add someone in November, they're most likely going to get your Thanksgiving touches. If they do it in January, they're going to get your Happy New Year or your It's a New Year type touches. So that is what we mean when we say date-based campaign. Now what I did is I did a search only for date-based, and that's what's going to come out is the 33 touches and the 12 directs. So in order to utilize this campaign, we're going to choose this campaign here, and then we can expand this menu here, and then from here we can start to personalize our campaigns. And again, to really get the best bang for your buck, if you will, that would be to edit your campaigns, add a little bit of a personal touch. Your email subject line is going to be what is going to drive people to click on that email. So if you do find subject line, or if you do find you have a high click-through rate, and I did want to mention that, what that means is once you start your campaigns, you're going to see how many pieces were sent, how many were opened, and how many were clicked through. And I should say your open rate is going to be what you're looking at when it comes to the email subject, because it means that subject was enticing enough for them to click on that link. So we want to think about what is it that entices us to open emails. What are those timely or those call to action, if you will, type emails that really make me want to open that email, then see what's inside. If you have a high open rate, that means your email subject was great. If you have a high click-through rate, that means the material within it, the links that were within it were valuable enough for people to click on, enticing enough for people to click on. And of course, if you added your own content, that's when you really see the value in those specific links that you're adding. So if you're adding your own content, you really want to get clever with on how and where you put your links and what those links have. Don't put click here. Have the specific verbiage of what they're clicking on. Tell them exactly where they're going and make it worth their time, worth their while. So as you'll notice, a lot of these steps are also activities. Tells you exactly what to say, when to say it. If you're not going to change any of the pieces, the one that I would highly recommend that you edit when it's available to you is the This Month in Real Estate, because This is where you can truly show your local expertise, where you can provide information not only that is timely and that is about the local market, it's information that people very well may be waiting for. If they have received your This Month in Real Estate about their market, they are going to expect to see more information on that. They're going to be excited to see that. If you start to edit this piece, keep a good eye on your open rate, click-through rate. Of course, have links to your blogs, have links to different pieces. You could even put a link to a flyer that you've created inside of the Edge. The opportunities are endless. Join us in our trainings and we'll show you all how to do all of that. All right, so that is the new 33 Touch. We're going to ask that you all start using this tool, and of course some of the others. Now look at what we have. I believe we have some new pieces coming out. Let me show you those. We have some new pieces coming out here very soon, so look out for these. We have a new 12 Direct. That's a happy plus a healthy home. We have a brand new 8x8, and just so that you all are aware, the 8x8 is an interval campaign. That means it goes out in intervals. So the first piece goes out after you have added the contact to that campaign. Second piece goes out 7 days after the first piece. Third piece goes out 7 days after the second piece, and so on until after you've hit 8 weeks. There are some activities in that 8x8 as well. So these are also really great pieces. These you can send out as is to get those buyers. Really, this is a way of it, kind of a way of getting them to buy or sell right now. This is an aggressive campaign. We want them to make a decision in those 8 weeks. If in those 8 weeks we have not convinced them that now is the time to buy or sell, then of course that's when we put them on the 33 Touch. But let's use these new 8x8s as soon as they are available. Scheduled for May, I believe that is correct, Gail. Scheduled for May. Tracy's asking, is there a video on how to create a 33 Touch? The answer on that is absolutely yes. We'll show you that at the end of today's call after our support team talks to us. Do we still have access to a report to see who has activated our 33 Touch in the Market Center? Not sure. We'll have to check on that one for you, Mary Kay. Thank you for the question, but I will get back to you on that specifically. All right. Any other questions regarding the new 33 Touch program? Super. That's good stuff. All right. We still have time for a KWU Connect contest. Don't forget, we have a great contest happening with KWU. We want you all to take advantage of that. We want you all to have a chance to win exciting prizes. So we have 3 contests for you all right? The first is the Agent Launch Contest. This is the most popular upload for your top 3 seller objections and handler scripts by April 30th. You still have time. It's just April 15th. You have plenty of time to get that in. What do you win? You're going to win what's on the screen. Look at that. Family reunion registrations, mega camp, bold registrations, a KWU Plus subscription. That is a real deal right there. And then, of course, during 2017, you'll get recognition there, company-wide recognition. You know how difficult it is to get some of these items, and it might just be worth the trouble of creating those videos. So we're looking forward to you posting that. It could not be easier to upload a video to KWU. The second contest is the most popular single upload. So that could be about anything. It could be funny. It could be informative. It could be coming from contribution. This is an audio, a video, or even a document upload. This is the most popular single uploaded, so you can even promote this on your social media channels. What a great way to tell people that you're in real estate and get those other agents that you've been wanting to convince. Keller Williams is the best place to be by sharing that information with them as well. So it's based on several things. It must be original content. That means it was originally created by the uploader. Don't take any of the training team videos and then upload those as your own. And we won't do that either. And then, of course, you can see, again, what is up for grabs. Amazing prizes. Take advantage of that. The third is the Market Center contest. So this is a Market Center with the most 5-star rated uploads. 5-star rated because you can rate the videos. Minimum qualifications of 5 uploads. So you have to have 5 uploads in order to do it. If you're the only Market Center that does it, guess who wins? And then again, the prize package is the option to purchase 5 2017 family reunion tickets. Doesn't come with the tickets. You get the option to purchase. Believe it or not, that is a really great, that's a great value. Those of you that have tried to get family reunion tickets in the past can probably agree with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest today, and I'd like to bring in the special guest as much as possible. Mr. Ben May is joining us from the KW support team. So he's going to tell us a little bit about a support issue that we are currently seeing regarding phishing. So Ben, why don't you slide on over here?
Hey everyone. Just to let you guys know, we have been hit by a couple phishing attempts in your market centers lately. You've probably seen it. Generally, if those issues are coming into you guys, you know it's important to encourage your agents just not to click on those suspicious links. Never volunteer, you know, their sign-on info into those links. What happens is those phishers will basically get access to their email accounts and then send out to more people from there. When Google sees that, a lot of the times they will automatically kind of shut down those agents' accounts, but a lot of the time, you know, damage can be done in the form of, you know, if the phisher has access to an agent's account, they can look for financial information, try and get, you know, money sent off to other people or pull into themselves. So it's kind of tricky, you know, but it takes a lot of vigilance on the agent's part to kind of stay away from those and just kind of keep up to date. Generally, when we see those roll in, we will we'll disable or we'll temporarily suspend as many of those accounts as we can to stop those from going out. If that's the case, or if you come across agents who have suspended accounts, you can tell them to contact us at support. Make sure it's the agent calling us so we can verify it's them, and we'll turn back on their accounts and get them going again. Takes about 3 seconds, and we'll actually look through their accounts as well and kind of clean up any messes the phishers left behind in there as well.
Awesome. Now, Ben said some really important things, and I want to be sure you all caught on those things that he's saying. First of all, look what's on the screen. If you look at the screen, this is an email that was sent out. Now, I received this email. This email is like, hey, my client's really interested in your listing. The URL is a kw.com URL. That's actually a KWLS listing link. It is an actual KWLS listing link. However, behind the link, when you click on the link, which hopefully none of you did. When you click on the link, and in fact, just clicking on the link isn't the worst thing. When you click on the link, you get something like this, okay? And this is what you get. You get a login option to your Gmail. It actually doesn't look like this. It looks like this. So it says, enter your email address, put in your password. It is a spoof page that is capturing your email address and your password. What you've done is you've simply given it directly to them. Once you've done that, they go into your contact database and scrape your contact database, and they send that exact same email out to everyone in your contact database. So now your KW email or your Bob the Realtor 1 at Gmail account is sending an email that says, check out my listing, to all of these other agents. Do you understand? Now you all see how bad this can be. So number one, be vigilant. You'll notice on the screen, let me minimize this, Google does a really great job of letting us know exactly what happened, right? So now they're saying, hey, we know this is a phishing attack. Don't click on the link. For goodness sake, we're doing everything we can to protect you here. This is where you stop. This is where you report it to KW. We have to be vigilant. We have to understand when someone says click on a link, we just don't click on it. It's no longer getting an email from an African emperor or a king or someone that is lost in London and lost their wallet. It is so smart now, so we have to be vigilant. The second thing that Ben said is that once you all do see this, report it to support. That's really important. Don't just assume someone's going to report it. Let's get it out there until you see that it's been published. And then, of course, lastly, if someone has been reported, we're going to shut them down. You all have to be aware of that. Let them know that we have, in fact, shut them down, and we can handle it for you. Ben, you have anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. Hey, everyone. Thank Ben for coming in. Ben is the support manager. He's a team leader in the support team. So Ben is helping to make the call times shorter. He's helping to keep his team motivated. You guys just would not understand the amount of work and pressure that is on these guys. They have a smile on their face all the time, and we just want you all to understand how hard that team works for you. So tell them thanks, and you're getting lots of kudos, Ben. Thanks for that, buddy.
There you go.
Okay, now let's go on to our upcoming events. So here's what's on our agenda. As you all see on the 18th, yes, that is Monday, the spotlight on technology. So what I'm doing is I'm be teaching the new 33 Touch program. It's basically asking, are your buyers now sellers? Are your sellers ready to sell and then buy again? Those 33 Touch campaigns are available. There's no better time to get those that are buyers onto the seller campaigns and vice versa. We need to remember where they are. So we're going to determine who is on what campaign. The last couple of series, what we've been doing is building our database. We've been cleaning up our database. You remember the last series was spring cleaning. So we've been working towards getting to the new 33 Touch. Now we're ready to launch it. So we're going to be working through that. Join us for that on the 18th. We're going to talk about some tips. And what I'd like from you all while you're on the call today, go ahead and hammer this out before I go on to the next item, is I'd like you all to tell me some ways that you would utilize the new 33 Touch or the new touches. Like I say, are your buyers going to be sellers? Are your sellers going to be buyers? Is there anything else? Any other changes that you all could think of that we would utilize those 33 touches for to start to maximize our expertise and our knowledge of the local area. So we'll be open to that. You all share that with me. If I don't get too many answers, what we'll do is I'll open that up again and share that in the technology community. So I'd like to get information from you. Real quickly, Ben, Mike is asking, what's the easiest way to report phishing and other suspicious emails so it can be quarantined? Is it just simply support@kw.com or spam abuse at kw.com?
Support@kw.com.
Support@kw.com would definitely get it there, Mike. Anything that has the word spam in it may be, that may be flagged. So we don't want to use the word spam in any of our emails, even if you're reporting spam. So let's just use a different word for it. Hey, well, I got one from April. Will your renters become buyers? Love it, April. So smart. I forget, right? Are your buyers sellers? Your sellers buyers? Hey, are your renters ready to become buyers? What else? That is awesome. Love that. Okay, next, you'll see that leading edge technology strategies. That is on the 25th. You all have got to be a part of that one. Every fourth Monday, we share technology strategies from KW Associates who are leading the way. This on the Monday of the 25th, Paul Arve of the Donna and Paul Arve team are going to share tips on maximizing your new KW websites. I don't know if any of you all know Paul. He is I hate using the word webmaster. What better way? He has mastered websites. That's a better way of saying it. He has a background in manufacturing and sales. He has a background in marketing, web design, graphic design. His life experience, along with his extensive experience in website design and advertising and sales, and including in marketing, they're helping his wife's business and the sales team keep their skills at the top of the cutting edge of technology. So we really want you all to join us and see what Paul has done with his KW website. All right, and I'll look for any other suggestions that you all have. Now, oh wait, before I do this, let's quickly show you all. I did promise to show you where we were going to get to the workshop as well as videos, and it's all in the same place. Isn't that great? We're getting to everything in the same place more and more. If you hover over the education menu and you click on KWU Connect, you can simply click or type in the word workshop. If you click in the word, you type in the word workshop, you'll see that you get the KW website Getting Started workshop. So after you log in, should have prepared for that, but that's okay. All right, then here we are. So here's the course details. It tells you exactly what the course is about, who it's intended for, and how long it should take. Here's all your course material, including your preparation checklist, your site settings map. That means that it's going to show you every single item that's on the site settings so that you can explain it easily when people say, hey, what's this button for? What does that mean? Where does this go? We also have an introduction that you send to the participants prior to. A facilitator preparation checklist could not have made it any easier for you, okay? So take advantage of the KW website workshop. Then someone was asking about videos regarding the 33 touch. So let's type in 33 touch. Now, since this is now a agent content driven, you're going to see a lot of things on ways of managing that. But here, if you want to learn how to create a 33 touch program, look at that. That's the first solution that came up. Create my marketing 33 touch campaigns. All right, so somebody asked, how do I get there? It is, again, once you're on MyKW, anywhere on MyKW, as long as you have the top nav menus up, you simply hover over Education and click on KWU Connect, or you can also go to kwuconnect.com. All right, once we're there, look at all the stuff that's available, and of course, this is where you will upload a video. Someone was asking, when is Paul's website training? Is on the 25th. All right, I have this up on here because we all have to be accountable for ourselves, and at Keller Williams, we are absolutely accountable for our health. In fact, Keller Williams was named one of the healthiest workplaces in Austin, Texas by the Austin Business Journal. How great is that? Keller Williams International staff, we are going today to celebrate our 3rd annual Wellness Day. And Wellness Day is a day of competition, of events. We have all joined different teams, and in fact, I am on Chris Heller's team, and I named our team the Accelerators. So you all look out for pictures. We're going to have a lot of great tweets about it. Look for Life at KWRI. Look for KW Wellness Day. Those are going to be some tags that we're going to be using. Our mission, as you know, is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, and lives worth living. And in order to have a life worth living, you also must have health and wellness. That was said by, not me, by Chris Heller. Well, I did just say it, but that was said by Chris Heller. So we started Wellness Day. We are currently in a 66-day step challenge. So we're all teamed up on there as well with different teams. So look out for the fun and the excitement. Are you all doing anything for Wellness Day? Because it is National Keller Williams Wellness Day. Hopefully you all are going to be a part of it too. We're going to have over 100 people. Everybody is dressed in their gear today. And again, we'll be sure you guys have pictures for next time. We'll give you some scores, some rankings, and let you know how our team did. And then last of all, hey, let's wish Miss Brenda a happy birthday today. Of course, she's not here today. We let her take a very well-deserved day off. Today is Brenda's birthday. Why don't you all do me a favor today? Why don't we all go and find Brenda Harrelson on Facebook and tell her that all of the ambassadors wish her a happy birthday. That way she knows that you are calling because you heard about her birthday today. Say, I heard on the call that today's your birthday. Let's fill her up with a lot of birthday wishes. All right. Anything else that you all have? Let's take a quick look. Paul's webinar is on the 25th. All right. Yes, they're still trying with the Chase one. They're also aware of that, so they're working with that one as well. Be careful. That was a tricky one as well. Those of you that were signed up on a beta, are you going to see the drop-down menu? I believe you should. Again, if you don't, you could email support because that would be a support issue, a KWRI issue that we could fix here. So send us that. All right. Let me know if you guys have used the. Let me know if you guys have used the workshop as well. Clarissa, there is not a demo account to use for teaching the new websites. You will have to have an agent role in order to do that at this time. Some people can visit kwuconnect.com, Frank, yes, but you can't log in and get all of the access. Is there a pre-recorded workshop? No, there is not, but we do have links to videos that will help you with that. All right, we are 1 minute over. We need to go. Hey, thank you all very much for being here. As always, we want you to stay on the edge of real estate technology by using KW technology. Make it a great day at Keller Williams. Make it a well day at Keller Williams. Thanks again, everyone. Bye-bye.